It's Thursday, and I am so amped up for tonight. Thanks to the very good night's sleep I finally got. I was running on 2 hours at most, and I'm guessing I got 6 to 7, and that is enough in contrast to make this happen. So, guys, last night, as you know, I watched the live stream with you. I decided to recharge my batteries and store up energy for what is to come tonight. I'm so thrilled that I will be in the arena when Kamala Harris accepts the nomination from the Democratic Party to be on our ticket for President of the United States. And of course, Tim Walz as her VP sidekick. What I want to share with you today, though, is what I did when I wasn't in the arena. And as I mentioned on Morning Jen today, I did my shopping. In other words, I went looking for merch. Now, some of it folks gave to me for free, others I bought, and some items were free, but I gave gifts to the organizations creating them. So I'm going to show you what I have and some of the things you may have seen, a couple of the buttons, but I want to share the full collection with you because I know some folks might be interested in this stuff. If you're not, move along. You don't need to see it. So let me start with this really cool bag that I'm now carrying all the merch in appropriately. So this bag says, as you can see, Madam President. And this came from Emily's list. And as you can see, it's got the union made stamp, which is wonderful. So of course, Madam President, because that is the honorary title, we will ideally, if she wins, be giving to Kamala Harris. And inside this bag, I have a bunch of things I'm very excited to share with you. Okay, one thing that I have is this hat that says Demobrat. So it's great because they sometimes call us demon rats, the right, and we of course are Democrats. But I love Demobrat, and my daughter Emily wants one of these. I want one, and I got a third one for my other kid if they want it or not. If not, it's going to be up for grabs. And I don't know who I'm going to give it to, but we shall see. Probably it could even be Michael. He's not really a brat, but sad to say, I did give his camo hat away to my friend Adam Parkamenko, who really wanted it. And he's been amazing here. So he may get me another one. This thing you cannot see. It is glitching, but it is a gorgeous blue shirt that says Kamala and in red. It says Rise on the back. And I will have to try to show it to you in the sunlight when I'm not near a green screen. I think I showed you this shirt yesterday, but for those who did not watch, I love this one too. It's in child sizes, but I was able to find a large, and I think I can tip this down so you can see this. It's really cute. It's a purple. It's like a lavender shirt that has an orange Democratic donkey wearing cool shades. Okay, that's what I got in terms of shirts. This is, and by the way, I think like a lot of these, I bet if you went to Emily's List's website, that's the organization that endorses women candidates regardless of their affiliation. I bet they're selling this merch. Now, I love this sticker. Oh, it's glitching because the back is green, but I love it. The pink says, keep canceling student debt. And I got a bunch of those stickers. I'm starting at Wayne State on Monday. I'm going to put this on the door of my office. I think that will send a really nice message, you guys. And let's see what else I have in my bag of tricks. Okay. So this is really cool. I got this from someone who's part of the Michigan delegation. She gave it to me as a gift, and it says, get shit done and fight like hell on that button. I've got another one from the Michigan delegation in here that I want to grab for you. Oh my God, this is so exciting. This says Big Gretch. As you know, it says I'm with Big Gretch, and that refers to our governor of Michigan, Gretchen Whitmer. And I actually met her for the first time in real life yesterday. She was hopping into, she was leaving an event, and I saw someone said, oh, there's Gretchen Whitmer. And I'm like, or there's Big Gretchen. I'm like, uh-oh, I got to meet her because I just moved to the state. My mom, who was in politics, as I've mentioned, Shelley Taub, even though she was Republican, Gretchen was great at working across the aisle, and so was my mother back in the day before Republicans were crazy. Now she doesn't spend any time with the crazies, my mom, and she's also retired from office. Anyway, so I heard Gretchen was there, and so I dash over to this like major SUV, black SUV, and she's got security around her, and I say, "Governor." And I see the security guards open the door and she's gotten in, but that does not deter me. And I keep approaching and I said, "Governor." And she literally popped her head out of the car and I said, "Hi, I'm Jen Taub." And I put my hand out and I said, "I just moved back to Michigan and I'm a professor at Wayne State Law School." And then she was paying attention and I said, I really love what you've done for the state. And then I mentioned that my mother knew her. And she said, "Oh, yeah, I know your mom." And then I gave her a hug. And I don't know what compelled me. I'm just a huggy person. We're Midwesterners. And she hugged right back. And I noticed she had this really cool necklace that I think had the shape of the state of Michigan around her neck, which is really cool. And then before she popped back in her car, she said, "I'm glad you moved back." Woo, I'm so starstruck. So that was pretty awesome. Okay, here's another button. This says Vote 2024 Harris for president. And guys, you've seen this one. This sold out everywhere. This is the Kamala button. Kamala button. I got a bunch of those because I know these are going to be collector's items. I think it's important for people who refuse to pronounce her name correctly. Now, this one is green, so it's going to act weird. I think I tried to show it to you before. And what it says is, in the center, there is a book, which you can maybe see with chains around it. And then on the outside of this button, it says, "Ban book readers for Harris." Things get really specific. I think this is kind of a play on all of the Zooms that get pretty particular, right? Okay, they're funny sometimes. Okay, this one I think I showed you yesterday, but I just want to share this with you again. I love this. This is the GLBTQ donkey pin. Again, another Kamala. I got a whole bunch of those. Okay. And oh my God, I think I showed you this yesterday. I would live for this. I only have one of these because I gave it away. I might need to get more. This is the turning hair. You can maybe see it out of the light. This is my favorite aerobic instructors for Harris. And you see the guy in the like lime green. Is that called a thongy? I don't know, a one piece, whatever. It's like a Borat outfit. I love it. Okay, here's some. You already saw this one. I love it too. Influencers for Harris. Yay. And this one is new. This one's new from yesterday. It is so important. Let me tip it. Let me tip it this way for you. Keep abortion legal. Pro-choice voters for Harris. I'm going to keep my eye out for more options. I have not gotten any of those traditional buttons. So what's the point of all of this? I don't know. It's hype. It's enthusiasm. It's also a way for me. And think about this. I can give some of these away to people when I get back home to Michigan. And obviously outside of my law school context, I don't proselytize. I don't talk about politics, right, at school. So I'm sorry. I don't talk about electoral politics at school. That is why keep canceling student debt is perfectly appropriate for me to put on my door. I would not put any Harris Walls information up in my office. I want to be accessible to all students. I'm fine with a policy position, though. Now, as for the pins, when I say going back to Michigan, I got lots of friends there. My brother is there, lots of family, and I can hand out these pins. And what these pins will be for people when they're out at the grocery store or out to lunch or at their doctor's office or the things that people do that aren't like their career related. Someone may say, "I like your pin. Where did you get that?" And then they can talk about why they support Kamala Harris. As Michelle Obama said, do something. And the something I am going to do is spread the joy in the way that I can, which is conversation by conversation. Now, I realize when I'm talking with you, this isn't always a conversation. This is a taped video. Usually I'm doing lives and I can see and comment with people and converse with people who are in the live chat. But what I'm trying to do here is to reach people through this medium. And anyway, I got to run, but I will see you on the other side with tomorrow morning with a point of view video. Take care. Bye.